Y'all, I'm HondaHarleyGurl. I love what I'm doing right now, which is riding. I'm thinking I'm running away from the rain. I'm running to the rain. From Conway, South Carolina to Miami, Florida. Popo. If you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. The last place I want to be. But I'm HondaHarleyGurl. Hey, about to hit the road, y'all. But I gotta go right now. Let me sing for y'all for a little piece. This is what you tell her. But I gotta go right now. I'll be back. I don't wanna leave. But I gotta go right now. Break it down, Trey. Break it down, Trey. Hey. Take it off. Now come back. Hey, just my luck. I am in the rain for the next however long. Hopefully I'm riding up out of it. I pray I am. But these clouds are looking mighty dark. But you already know, when you're a rider, when you're a biker, you gotta keep it going. I still have great visibility, so I'm not really concerned. I just hope it doesn't get worse. Bike life. Let's keep it going. So I'm still on 378 and I feel the rain is trying to come back. I'm about to hop on I-95 in about 3 miles. I hope that it's not raining on 95. We go find out. But y'all know the motto. Keep riding and enjoy the ride. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You know, I can tell that it's raining when the cars that are coming towards me have their windshield wipers on. And yup, there it goes. And in about 30 minutes, I'm going to be stopping at a Love's travel stop to warm up. But if it's raining in that area, I'm not going to stop because it's going to defeat the purpose to dry off and warm up if it's still raining within the path. I was hoping and praying that the total trip there will be no rain, but that's okay because that's just Mother Nature doing her thing. Do your thing while you do your thing. 35 miles per hour. Slow it down. I just don't want to get sick. That's why I'm going to warm up a little bit or dry off. I think my boots are wet too. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Ooh, don't run me over, boo. You know we gotta go slow in the small towns. I actually like riding through the small towns because I just get to see another way of life, and I'm always learning something along the routes. I don't like how you gotta go slow, but you know, you gotta go slow. Can't run nobody over, even though that comes in mind a lot. I learned this one thing. A biker went like this. Instead of doing the piece with the 2 fingers down, he went like this. No, he went like this. And I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, maybe I should do that. But knowing me, I'll end up just throwing up the middle finger, trying to get to this. That's a lot. No, I do that naturally and often, but doing this, I gotta shrink this, be all confused. A biker gonna be thinking I'm throwing gang signs at him. So you know what, I'll let him keep that. Keep doing your thing, biker boy, biker man, biker guy, biker boy, biker man, biker guy, biker rider. I'ma just keep doing my 2 down. Hey, a 2-step, now go that 2-step, get jiggy with it, what's a nice house? Alright, 95, treat me a little better than 378. The whole ride on 378 has been cold and wet. As soon as I hit the road, I'm thinking I'm running away from the rain. I'm running to the rain. At least I showered again. 3 miles until 95. Rolling down 95. You know, one thing that's very prevalent in these country areas, these more rural areas, and it makes sense why so much land out here. But the one thing that's very common are prisons. Prisons, institutional facilities, whatever you want to call them. The last place I want to be. Almost rather be dead than be in a prison. My field of work, I can actually envision myself working in a prison one day. I love watching crime shows. I probably will watch one on this journey. But I like to hear the mindsets of people who commit crimes after they commit the crime. And I like to hear it because I'm trying to learn something. You know, the goal is to always learn something. Still raining on 95. Yeah, the goal is to learn from others' mistakes or my own mistakes. So that's what brings my curiosity to prison life. I never, ever, ever want to be in prison. I remember when my Uncle Walt was locked up in prison and we went to go visit him, and it's like you had to get shaken down. I remember when my sister was a baby, they had to change my mom had to change my sister's diaper in front of one of the officers, and you know, they checking everything, your pocket, making sure you're not bringing anything in. It was just like a whole violation just to meet your loved one. And we used to go visit him, and it'll be way out in the country in Virginia somewhere, and the prisoners would be at the gate far, far away, still trying to see something, still trying to shout and wave and say hey and do the most. And it's just like an animal in a cage and really uncomfortable. And if you want to feed your loved one, you got to go to the vending machine for them. They can't even walk up to the vending machine that's right there in the meeting room. It just sucks. But I don't like prison systems. I understand why we have them. I actually saw a sign on this journey advertising that a jail was hiring. I forget what state. I'm sure they're always hiring, but I really could see myself being a therapist at a prison and just dissecting people's mind and giving them an outlet, but also me learning from them. You know, you can learn from anybody. I remember when I was on the horse carriage ride in Charleston, and we had just got started, pulled out to the main street. You know, street man. You know, the unks that be riding the bicycles, they be skinny as heck riding the bicycles, you know, in the street, living however. And we passed by one, and he was like, that's a nice horse, that's a beautiful horse. He said, I can't even trust my own family, but I can trust a horse or a dog. And I didn't have the camera rolling, but that's what he said. And I remember the lady sitting behind me, she was like, that's so true. And it is. You can trust these animals. I'm not really afraid of animals. I used to not like cats, but then I started to be around cats so much and gain a liking for them. I wouldn't get one as a pet, but they pretty cool. I didn't really care for cats because they're just too smart and they sneaky and they always watching you. But anyway, now I'm a cat liker. I just like them, that's it. But yeah, I saw what made me get on this subject is I saw the sign to Turbyville Institutional Corrections, but right before I got on 95. I'm like, them things are everywhere. Shout out to everybody in prison. You know what they say, if you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. That's enough, Kira. I hope that it warms up for me. Please let it warm up. I started way too late today, but that's okay, because I believe in starting when you are ready. I'm really not a schedule person, but even when my schedule is not scheduling, whoa, I get it done. And that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna get this ride from Conway, South Carolina to Miami, Florida done safe and sound. Every good and perfect gift is from above. Amen. I've been riding for about an hour 15 now. My next stop is in 18 minutes. You know what? Let me check this weather before I even decide to stop. It's about to start raining at 5 and 6. I'm not quite sure what's happening and where I'm going on this weather map. I know I'm going south, 95 south. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing 95 south right now. And anyways, I am going to stop still, and I'm just going to stop and warm up, and then I'll put my rain gear on top of everything I have on. Dry off. I definitely need to dry off. Dry my gloves, dry my scarves. When I get closer, I'll check the weather again. Hey y'all, I am going back to my music. Peace. Meet my new best friend. So y'all, I am kind of dry. Shout out to that hand dryer in the bathroom. Only thing I really changed was my shirt. This shirt is like one of those, this long sleeve shirt is one of those weather shirts, so it dried pretty quickly. I changed out my shirt, I changed out my socks. Now I can't blow dry these jeans, so this is what I did. I rolled them up. I had another pair of pants underneath. I changed my sock. And then I tried to blow dry the shoes as much as possible, the boots. And I put a paper towel right at the heel, put on my dry sock, and put it all back together. You know, a biker gotta do what a biker gotta do. Now, I do have a pair of sneakers, but I'm gonna ride a little bit more just in case it does rain. And by the time my next stop, if I'm still feeling wet, I'll put on my sneakers. I'll be in Georgia at that point. I checked the weather. Georgia is looking nice and sunny. The sun is actually coming out right now here in Summerton, South Carolina. And I already looked at Florida. Florida is looking real pretty. The sunshine state. This is what you gotta do sometimes. It's part of bike life, and I don't mind. I made it through the rain. I was praying the whole time, and we got through. All done, y'all. All right, we're gonna get some gas, and I think I want some fries. I really do, I really do, I really do. Popo. Oh, Johnson. That's my last name.
It is.
Where you from?
I'm from New Jersey, to be honest with you.
Oh, New Jersey, okay.
Where you from?
Originally from South Carolina, live in Florida.
Okay. You like it down there?
I do, I can't complain. Sunshine State.
So it's hot, though.
Right. Yep, thank you for your service. Good one. It's me right here. HondaHarleyGurl on all platforms. That's a sticker.
I get this?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, okay.
All
You
right.
recorded this now too or not?
Yeah, I had got wet, and I was talking about how I dried up.
Turn the camera over there. I know good comp.
Yeah, yes sir.
Gotta start my stuff up too, man.
What you do? Yes sir. Let me share with you. Got you on camera here, but I'm HondaHarleyGurl. So I motorcycle, I ride bikes, and I record, document my life. Yep.
So
Yeah.
you got this girl on Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, check me out on YouTube.
I sure will.
Yep, that's me. I'm
It's a
all about
sticker?
bike life. Yeah, it's a sticker. It comes off clear.
Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't think I want to put the girl thing on my bike, but
Yeah, put it wherever. Laptop, fridge.
here you go.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Thanks.
meeting
Nice meeting you too. What's your name? Leroy. All right, safe travels. Thank you. Let's do it. We're about to get on out of here. This was about an hour break, y'all. Can't do that no more. Lock and loaded. All right, Leroy. All right, I'm good to go now. Back on 95. I got 8 hours to go. 588 miles. Let's do it, baby. Every time I say something, I think about a song. Do it, baby. Sticky, baby. Baby. Let's ride. We are now in cruise control. I'm about to lean back, let these french fries digest, and have a good ride. Bye, y'all.
Oh shit.
Just passed by a state trooper. I hope he ain't tripping. You know what? I guess I'll go ahead and talk about it since I got daylight. So I met that officer, Officer Johnson, at the Love's Travel stop, and we had a good conversation. Young man, 24, in the military, police officer. He said that was his dream, and he's living his dream right now, which is awesome. You know, we gotta live our dream. We gotta make our dreams come true. It's up to you, because if not, you're gonna be living with regret. So don't live with regret. Live your dream. Make it happen. I remember I had this one client. She was a middle-aged white lady. She has HIV. She was my client for therapy, and I used to meet with her weekly. You know, with therapy, you're just trying to help someone cope and maintain healthy mental health. So she was on my caseload. Good client, sweet lady. We had great conversations. One of her dreams was to go work out at a gym. So y'all know what we did. That's back when I had Planet Fitness membership, the black card, you get to bring a friend along. I took a lot of clients to the gym. So I helped make her dream come true, and she told me that. We did a lot in the gym, but I remember we were on the elliptical, and she said, and this one we had to wear masks. She was like, this is my dream. You helped make my dream come true. She told me that. And right then and there, I knew, case closed. You know, I have done my part for you. Unfortunately, she went back to the streets, you know, drug addict, wasn't really taking care of her HIV levels, numbers. But I hope she's doing well. She know who I'm talking about, so God bless her. You know, even with her elements, she made her dream come true. And we may need other people in our lives to help us get there. Because people do need people. We can be as independent as we want, but people aren't meant to be alone. So when he told me that he's living his dream, this is all he thought about as a kid, going, I think he said the Marines or something, one of them. That was his dream, and being an officer was his dream. At the age of 24, that's awesome. I forgot what I was doing at 24, but I was on track. I think I was in college. But yeah, live your dreams, y'all. Live your dreams. I also had to ask him about the infamous rumor, because I noticed he was like looking at people's tags. We at the Love's Travel stop at the gas pump, and he looking at the street, looking at a car driving by. I said, always thinking about work. He was like, yeah. He said, that car's speeding. He gave police nerd at that point. He said, you can tell when someone's speeding. He said, I'm not going to run out there and get them. But if they were doing like 100, you wouldn't see me standing right here. So he is definitely on the prowl. So I asked him, do policewomen, do police have a quota to meet? And he kind of gagged at it, like annoyed. He said, I don't know why people always ask that, but no, there's not a quota that we have to meet. Maybe about 40 years ago, but there's no quota, he said. That's what he said. And then I asked him, do you speed? And he admitted, he was like, yeah, of course, naturally, I speed sometimes. I just wanted to make sure the law was actually following the law. But great conversation, nice young man, no kids, good careers. He outside, y'all. Yeah, you know I had to ask him, you got a family? I stayed scoping the scene, y'all. Gotta scope the scene, but no family, he said. No wife, no kids. Originally from New Jersey, now living in Somerton, South Carolina. I said, why did you move to South Carolina? He said, because of family. I said, okay. So that was that. Whew. He like to talk. Probably needs some therapy himself. I can only imagine in that type of field. In all fields, everybody needs a little bit of therapy. Then I went inside and got my $2 large fry. That $2 fry used to be $1. Inflation is a B. A SOB. So I got my $2 fry, and it was hot out the grease. I said, thank you, Lord. And I ate my fries, and as I was eating my fries, wrapping it up, I heard the manager talking to her co-workers, and she was like, y'all been standing on the clock for too long. Go on ahead and change that tea and clock out. And it was just funny, because if you know Nas from the Gram, Nas, N-A-S from the Gram. I really got into Nas from the Gram on TikTok, and Nas like to make funny content impersonating, I guess, women, to be honest. I hate to say it, but yeah. And he does this impersonation of fast food workers, and McDonald's is his main job, child. And he be like, clock the fuck out. Clock the fuck out. And it be so funny. And when that lady said that in McDonald's and I heard that, all I could do was laugh in my head and think about Nas from the Gram. I was like, oh, Nas ain't really making that up. People really be saying that. Clock out. I haven't heard clocked out in a long time. That was such a gag for the day. Some nice stimulation to laugh on. Nice conversation to ponder on. Then I met another biker, Leroy. He says he's from Delaware, and he's heading to New York. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to see other bikers. I gave him one of my HondaHarleyGurl stickers. Trying to get rid of this batch, and I'm going to order some more. I got to figure out if I want to, well, not figure out. I am going to redesign my logo and then print more stickers. I'm not completely happy with my sticker anymore, so I'm going to get it redesigned and have more stickers. Anyways, ooh, that sun is looking nice and bright. I was going to stop in Georgia for a mural pick, but by the time I get there, it's going to be dark, so I canceled that stop. I could have made it if I didn't spend an hour at the Love's Travel stop, but it was so necessary. I got dried off, ate something, and now I'm back on road. Y'all, I'm HondaHarleyGurl. I love what I'm doing right now, which is riding, and I hope you are blessed, and I hope you are riding on your tools too. And if you are inspiring to ride, I say you do it. Just do it. I knew nothing about a motorcycle. All I knew was Myrtle Beach Bike Week. That's all I knew. And I said, I gotta come down here on my own wheels. I gotta push my own wheels, and that's what I did. So you can do it too. Y'all do me a big favor by liking this video, sharing this video, leave me a comment, let me know where you're watching from, let me know what you're riding on, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. On that note, y'all, I'm about to sit back, listen to some music, watch some YouTube, or listen to some YouTube, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. HondaHarleyGurl out.